What is going on? This is Francisco coming to you this Wednesday afternoon. What is up? How are you guys doing today? I'm doing fantastic. I am rocking and rolling. So, how you feeling today? Give me a high five if you're feeling good. Give me a thumbs down if you're feeling bad. But my goal here today is to help you feel good, right? Rock and roll. So, thanks for tuning in. This is part two series of what we're going to talk about. If you saw part one, if you missed part one, go back and watch part one, which is in the group, in our Lifestyle CEO group. So anyways, my name is Francisco Costa, and I help people that want to get out of the rat race and would rather live a lifestyle of health, wealth, and travel without losing time with their friends and family, building an online biz using automated systems and tools. But today we're going to talk about wealth. We're going to talk about how to get wealthy, and I got a lot of great tidbits here. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Put it in the comments below. I'm coming in from Chicago. Where are you tuning in from? Put your city down. Represent your city. Let me know. So rock and roll. So do you want to elevate your status? Do you want to make a change in your bank account? Guys, it's 2021. It is time for a change in your bank account. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do that, right? So we got a new opportunity here that I'm going to talk about to help you understand how the rich get richer, right? And why the middle class stays exactly the same. So it's not ultimately your fault. As we grow up, we were taught, go to school, get good grades, and get a good job. But we didn't realize that the system, the educational institutions, the government, everybody, they want you to go to school, get good grades, and get a good job so you can make somebody else rich, right? So you can be a good employee and look out for somebody else's wallet. But hey guys, can you hear me okay? How's the audio?
Two people just dropped off now.
Can you hear me?
No.
You can't hear me?
No.
Is it my phone or is it your phone?
Now I can hear you.
All right, sorry about that, guys. We're gonna start all over. I guess we had an audio issue, which is totally cool. All right, so rock and roll. So I apologize if you guys couldn't hear me earlier. So we got our audio situated. Thank God, my wife actually informed me that you guys couldn't hear me. Well, you guys can hear me right now. So we're gonna start over, right? We're gonna start over. So my goal here today is to help you elevate your status. We're going to talk about a change in your bank account, a change, overall change to make sure that we can elevate your status. Do you want to elevate your status, have more money, live the lifestyle that you always wanted to live in 2021 and beyond? We're going to talk about that, right? So we're going to talk about, I got a new opportunity that we're going to discuss. So in the past, we used to have to invest tens of thousands of dollars in real estate to earn passive income. And there's a lot of people out there that are still doing that. But today I'm going to convince you that you don't need tens of thousands of dollars to invest in real estate. You can invest whatever you have in this crypto currency world or in the Forex world. And this is a unique opportunity in today's age to help you earn income, right? So my goal is, again, to help you believe that that you can elevate your life, make a big change in your life, increase your status, make more money with the cryptocurrency space, the Forex space that's out there right now. So right now I want to give you a special offer. And the special offer is you're going to need Bitcoin in order for you to make investments. I highly recommend go out there and get Bitcoin. Go out there and get Bitcoin. You can actually download CoinZoom, which is a free app. I have it in the captions above to help you get Bitcoin so you can do the things that we're going to talk about here today to help you elevate your status. But again, in order for you to elevate your status, you want to understand the framework. So I tell you a little bit of my background. I did exactly what I was told. Went to school, got good grades, got a degree. But what I did is I found myself in a situation which I call the middle class trap. I found myself in a middle class trap, right? Where we have all these things and we look like we're living great, but what we're finding ourselves living is increased debt, paycheck by paycheck. Never feel like you're getting, no matter how hard you work, you can't get ahead. I'm married, 3 kids, and it's just painful. And all I've ever wanted to do was make a lot of money, travel the world, and enjoy life and create life experiences with my family. But what I found that myself is the more successful I got, well, the more government money, the more the government took away, taxes, right? And the more I had to work to maintain a level of lifestyle. So I was always like on a hamster wheel. So if you feel what I'm saying, say I feel you. I always felt like I was in a hamster wheel, right? But there's a reason for that. As I mentioned earlier, it's not your fault. We were put in a system to keep us on that hamster wheel. So you have every right to be suspicious because I'm going to show you a way to get out of the hamster wheel by understanding ultimately what to do with your money and giving you opportunities here today that can help you expand and grow, right? So you're probably telling yourself, well, Francisco, I hear what you're saying, and I don't have money to invest. Hey, and I'm not asking you to invest in me. I'm just telling you that you do have money to invest in something, specifically in the cryptocurrency world or Forex world. Actually, if you put in maybe $100 or $200 of your current check and put it away in that space, it will grow, it will compound, and we're going to talk about that later. And you're probably saying, well, Francisco, I don't have the time to actually learn this stuff. I'm so busy. I'm working 80 hours a week. I got kids. I got school. Well, actually, with some of these systems, they're done in automation. Automation is key in power, where you can put your money in and you got machines and systems and people doing the work for you. And you probably don't even realize that exists because the world doesn't want you to know, right? So we're going to talk about that as well today. So, folks, we're going to get into what I call the framework. So this is exclusive strategies from a $1 million earner and the $1 million earners, Robert Kiyosaki. Robert Kiyosaki, right? So I'm going to show you what's going on in your life and how to fix it, right? So here's why do richer get richer, right? So what's up with us middle class? You can see the middle class is in the red. So what do we do as middle class people, right? Well, as middle class people, we have a job. Totally cool. And as far as our income statement goes, our income comes from a job or a salary, right? And as far as overall expenses, as middle class people, what do? We pay taxes. We pay the mortgage. We pay the car loans. We pay the credit cards. We pay the school loans, right? We pay all this debt, right? So when you look at our balance sheet as a middle class individual, right? You notice that we have a lot of liabilities, which is mortgages, car notes, credit cards, student loans, all these liabilities piled up. And all we do is we use our income that we make from our salary or hourly job, and we pay for all those liabilities. But as you can see, 99% of middle class don't have any assets, right? So what do? We work our blood, sweat, and tears, and we pay for liabilities. We work our blood, sweat, and tears, and we pay for our liabilities, and we do that for like the rest of our lives till we die. Because you got to think of it. If you're always breaking your back for the liabilities in your life, something's got to give, right? Something is going to give, and that's why a lot of us in the middle class get sick, get overweight, have all kinds of health issues, all kinds of marital issues, relationship issues, because we're just overworked and we're underpaid because all the money that we make, no matter what you make, whether it's $50,000 a year or six figures, if you're following this system, all your money is going to liabilities. It's really difficult for the middle class to save, right? It's really difficult for you to put money aside. There's always something that comes up, right? If you feel what I'm saying, say I feel you, right? There's always something that happens, right? So how do the richer get richer? Okay, so rich people have a different mindset, a different way of thinking. I'm going to show you exactly what that is. And when I found out what this was by reading the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, my mind just went bam. It just exploded. This was a revelation. I felt like this information should be taught in every single high school before you leave high school and do anything you need to do, right? But they don't teach it in high school. They don't teach it in college, right? They don't teach the things that I'm about to show you right now, right? If you want to elevate your status, if you want to change your lifestyle, if you want change in your bank account, then you better pay attention right now, because this is it. This is it, right? So the rich, they have an income statement, right? Income, what does their income consist of? Usually is rental apartments or complexes, dividends, interests on investments, royalties, right? And what kind of expenses do the rich have? They pay taxes, they pay their mortgage, okay? But look at their balance sheet. As far as liabilities, they got their mortgage, they got their consumables, things they got to spend to live. They got loans, they got credit cards. But look at their asset column. They actually have an asset column. So an asset column is real estate, stocks, in our space today, cryptocurrency, property, bonds. So what's the definition of an asset? An asset is when you put your money into something and your money makes money for you. When you put your money into something and your money makes money for you. Not your blood, sweat, and tears. If you physically got to do work, right? If you're a business owner but you got to show up every day, work 60 hours a week, your business is not an asset, right? It's whatever money you put in and you gain it back in interest and bond and dividends and more shares and all sorts of different things, right? That's an asset. And as middle class, we don't understand the concept of an asset, right? We think our mortgage is an asset, but how can our mortgage be an asset when we're paying for it for 30 years? And then when things get tough, we refinance, we pay for it for another 30 years, right? We're constantly paying. Has our mortgage ever paid us money? Is your mortgage paying you money, or are you constantly paying a mortgage note for the rest of your life? And then when things go bad, you can lose everything, right? So the rich have assets. Their money makes money for them. And guess what? Their assets pay for their expenses, and their assets become their income, and their income become their assets, and it pays for their expenses, right? So their expenses are paid not by the blood, sweat, and tears, not by their labor, but their expenses are paid by the money that they have invested. Their money is making money, which is paying for their liabilities, right? That's how the rich stay rich. So you're probably saying, well, Francisco, I can't invest. Well, actually, you can. And I'm going to teach you a strategy. I'm going to give you a framework that can help you. Just something that you can help understand how this thing works. So a lot of us still fall into this category, the middle class. A lot of us still have a job, a job. That's totally cool, right? But think about this. Instead of, buying a bunch of stuff you don't need, right? You're working 60 hours a week. You're like, oh, man, I just got a big paycheck. I'm going to treat myself with a really nice, expensive shirt or some really nice, expensive jeans because I deserve it. I deserve it. I work so hard, right? You're breaking your back buying material things or putting it on credit cards, all sorts of stuff. why don't you use some of the extra money you get, maybe $100 a check, $200 a check, and put it on an investment. Put it on an investment that'll pay you back in interest and continue to bring that cycle. And then the money you make in interest, you start to stack up and grow until you have enough money to start to pay off some of your liabilities. Start building your asset column with the money that you make from your job. That's how you start to go into the wealth transition. You got to start looking for that stuff. When you understand the concept that you want your assets to pay for your liabilities, you want more assets than your liabilities, you want more assets than your daily and your monthly expenses, then you start to see they're out there. You can find them and you can take advantage of it, right? So I'm going to specifically show you one asset, right, that it's easy to get into, even if you don't know how to invest, even if you don't know how to trade, even if you don't know really have a strong financial education. I'm going to show you one thing that can be a game changer to you, so you can start playing in this space, right? You can start playing in the left side of the column here versus being stuck in this hamster wheel. Work, pay mortgage, pay credit cards, work, pay, work, pay, work, pay, work, pay. Your retirement money isn't going to give you money. So your 401k isn't going to help you sustain, right? Or you can work, invest, earn interest, and have that grow and help pay for some of your assets, like or liabilities, like your car note, your credit cards, right? So so some of the money that you've made gets invested, and that money is paying for the things you need, and it's no longer coming out of your back-breaking work. That's the secret, guys. That's the secret. If you're watching this on a replay, say amen. If you're watching this live, say amen, because that's how we get down. That's how it works, right? This is a strategy from $1 million earner. His name is Robert Kiyosaki, and that's what they do. That's the basic foundation, the basic principle of what they do. So I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to talk about specifically Forex, right? There's a lot of different ways to get your hands on Forex. So what is Forex? Forex is a trading system of currencies around the world. They're trading dollars for euros, euros for pesos, chains, all kinds of different global money that's out there. And there's a big, huge system, global scale system that people are trading money and earning on that interest. And there's also systems where you can earn interest and compound interest. And that word compound is a very powerful word. Okay, so check it out. So let's share my screen right here. All right, boom. So let's go here. So you can actually go to the calculatorsite.com. It's the calculatorsite.com. And this is specifically for the Forex world, okay? Forex world. So I'm going to go ahead and do daily compounding. I'm going to start with $1,000, right? In the Forex world, daily trade gains and interest are about 0.67%, right? On a daily basis. We're going to allow that money to sit in a Forex account that'll auto trade on a daily basis on average of 0.67. Now, Forex only trades Monday through Friday. They close out in the weekends, sort of like stocks, I guess, right? So they don't trade during the weekends. They only trade Monday through Friday, right? And we're not going to add any more deposits. We're just going to stick with $1,000 that will trade on a daily basis in the Forex world on an average of 0.67%, right? So we're going to calculate that. This is a powerful tool. You can look it up yourself. In the course of 5 years, you put in $1,000, you will earn in compounding interest $6 million. Anybody can do this. And specifically in today's age, in the Forex world, people are getting this done like crazy, right? And I'm going to show you the calculator. when it compounds on a yearly basis, so you earn 0.67%, and then it'll trade the earnings in addition to that, and it continues to grow and compound, right? So the first year you would earn, over almost $3,000, which will total $4,000 in the first year. The second year, you're all with $20,000. The third year, $132,000. The fourth year, $700,000. Then you're up to a $4 million check the fourth year, and in the fifth year, you're at $6 million. So you getting into a Forex trading account and find something that'll compound in interest can make you wealthy in the next 5 years. Crazy, right? Crazy. And you're probably saying, well, Francisco, I don't know if it looks really good in theory, but is it really true? Actually, it is. There are a lot of free ways you can get into this game. And the key thing that you want to look for is auto trading. Auto trading, where you don't have to physically trade yourself. I don't have a clue on how to trade, but I know that there's tools and softwares out there and people that'll do it for you in the Forex space, which I found to be extremely lucrative. Also in the crypto space as well, but I'm only going to show you this one example in the Forex space, right? So awesome, right? Are you excited, right? Are you excited with what I just shared with you? Or are you a little bit overwhelmed? Is this too much to handle, right? Is this too much to handle? Oh, my parents always taught me to go to school, get good grades, and get a good job. How is that working out for you, right? So what if you decided to invest and you started to get the results that we got? What if, I can't make any promises, but what if it worked for you the same as working for me, right? What is it if it's helping you elevate your life, change your status, make a change in your bank account, and ultimately just change your overall history for your family and your friends, and just create a better life, all because you just have a better understanding of things, right? It's not about breaking your back. It's about making your money work for you. If you can understand that concept, then you can actually change your life. And I'm telling you, 99% of the public don't understand that basic concept. It's crazy. And I think the institutions out there don't want you to understand it. It's not your fault. Something so simple is held from us, and it's like a huge secret. But I'm giving you the secrets. I'm giving you the tips and tricks to become rich, right? You can do it. You can absolutely do it, right? But in order to do this, in order to trade in the Forex space, you need Bitcoin. Think of this. Think of it this way. Sort of like if I went to a BMW shop and I was like, I want to buy that BMW, but I got like Dominican pesos. I'm Dominican, so I can say that, right? I got Dominican pesos. You could take that Dominican money out of here. We only accept dollars, right? In the Forex world, in the cryptocurrency world, is the same thing. One Bitcoin is worth like $50,000 right now. So you can only imagine, right? But you don't have to buy one Bitcoin. You can buy a percentage of 0.00, whatever you can afford. But whatever you can grow, you can use that to invest in other things like auto trading Forex or auto trading cryptocurrency, right? So, so this is part 2 series of really exclusive strategies from $1 million earner, and we actually have several tools that we use to help you auto trade in Forex, help you auto trade in cryptocurrency. And we're going to launch a new system coming soon. And if you are open and want to get into this space, right? If you want to get into this space and you're curious and you're open, you can get on a waiting list, a free waiting list. You can go to automation.franciscoacosta.com. It's on the caption above. And at the same time, get your free CoinZoom account, get some Bitcoin in your wallet. And oh, one more thing. By the way, one more thing before we end the call, or 2 more things. Join my Telegram group. It's in the captions above to stay up to date with all the latest news that we have to offer to help you elevate your life. And for those that decide to get their CoinZoom account and get on the waiting list to learn how to auto trade, right? You get a free bonus if you have your own business online and you're having trouble getting people to say yes. Well, I have a really cool tool that I'm going to show you. It's called the Closing Blueprint. I'm going to give it away for free. I paid some good money for it from my man Ray Higdon, who's the creator of the Closing Blueprint. And I'm going to just show you what that looks like here. So it's just a step-by-step script of what to type, what to say, a flow chart when they say yes, you know, where to go. If they continue to be positive, you keep going in that direction. If they get negative, so it tells you exactly how to handle objections and whatever opportunity, service that you have that you want to share with people online, right? You'll get this absolutely free as a bonus if you get your free CoinZoom account and you enlist to learn on the new auto trade system that's launching here soon. If you're open to checking that out, click on the link above in the captions and enlist and get on the list. Get on the list, right? Awesome sauce, right? So here we go. So there you have it, folks. Exclusive strategies from a multi-million-dollar earner, Robert Kiyosaki. Again, if you're catching this towards the end, watch the replay. I'm giving away some exclusive secrets to help you elevate your life. There's a time for a change in your bank account. Let's get it. Folks, I appreciate your time, and I will catch you in the next live. Peace out.